What's up guys, it's Abe. Today we're going to talk about the NoonVR, a pretty affordable and reliable virtual reality headset for all you nasties out there. You know what I'm talking about.
Borderline sober and telling the truth about stuff.
Soberly honest reviews. NoonVR is a headset that can turn any smartphone with a screen size of 4.7 inches or higher into an immersive and interactive virtual reality device. All you need is the NoonVR headset, your smartphone, some lube, and before you know it, you'll be getting laid virtually every day. In all seriousness though, it does provide a pretty immersive experience, which is really all you can hope to achieve from a VR product like this. So, what's in the box? Well, you get yourself a nice little user guide, but you don't want to throw that away, right? Because it's got your activation codes. We'll save that for later. Cool little cleaning cloth, which we'll leave in the box for now. The actual headset itself, which I must say is pretty light. I want to say about maybe half a pound or so. It's completely made of, well, for the most part, made out of plastic, and it's pretty understandable, especially for the price. You'll notice that there is an adjustable Velcro elastic strap. Right, there's 3 points here which you can adjust till you find a really comfy fit. The headset, right, has some ventilation shafts above and below to avoid, fogging up, which is fantastic, by the way, especially when you start watching some really intense content. You'll also notice that it comes with a cover here, so that if you're not actually using the headset, right, you don't want dust settling on the lenses itself. And if you actually want to plug it on top while you're using the VR headset, it actually just looks pretty cool. While we're demonstrating this, I might as well show you something really cool here. So it comes with this little elastic band here, which will actually be used to hold your phone in place, like so. There are these little levers here which you can adjust according to the size of your phone. Based on that, you'll know whether or not you need to adjust it. This is actually the right size. I'll go ahead and strap it on, like so. Put on the cover. Struggle a little bit. Just gonna keep struggling. And there you go, VR. In terms of the lens, they're actually wide angle. So good job, Noon, they're actually well made. Also, you've got a focus dial above right here to adjust the image quality as needed. Aesthetically speaking, there is no doubt the NoonVR looks simple and sleek, which is great for another tech edition. Let's talk software. Once you've downloaded and authenticated the app on your phone, you can just go on and explore the virtual world. It's like jumping into the internet all over again for the first time. You just never know what you're gonna find. On the other hand, if you need some training wheels, don't worry, NoonVR app is actually pretty cool for that as well. You can download other Nooners vids. You can actually even watch or upload your own 360 videos. I'll go ahead and show that for you right now. So here you'll see your menu. You got the recommended options here. Pretty cool stuff. Most popular, trending, VR, content, new stuff that are just kind of most recent, and of course my favorite, the 360 content. I'll go ahead and demonstrate what that looks like to you. So let's just say we are interested in learning yoga from Jen and Lee. Let's go ahead and play some of her content. All you gotta do is just set it up. Like so. And keep in mind that at this point you would just be using your head to navigate. We hover over that and there we go. You got some ladies doing some yoga. Yeah. Yoga. So just keep in mind that what you're seeing here isn't actually true, right? Because you don't have the headset. So this is just what you see in 2D format. Two separate windows. Unfortunately, I can't really show you what that looks like with the VR headset on. You just have to experience it for yourself and take my word for it. You can also download more content, as I mentioned before. I did that with Jen and Lee's yoga lesson, which is pretty fascinating to me. If you're interested in uploading content, you can do that. I'm not gonna do it right now. However, I do suggest you do that because the app does need more content, and well, with more content, there's more to experience for everyone else. In terms of video quality, one thing to note is that if you're using a smartphone without QHD resolution, you will notice a bit more pixelation than you would otherwise. So just note something that I am using an iPhone 6s, so we did definitely notice a pixelation issue there. On the other hand, earlier in the week, we did borrow friend's Note 5, which features QHD resolution and confirmed our speculation. The difference was very much obvious and quality was just better. Another cool feature to make note of is that you can actually set up your Noon with touch capability. So once you've done that, you can single tap to recenter your image or double tap to get to the main menu. Once you've done that, you can continue to explore your videos, edit your settings just using head movement. With that being said, let's talk pricing. I'll admit I had my doubts. For roughly $89 to $99, depending on where you buy this thing, this isn't so bad for a VR headset. Keep in mind that the VR content is expanding as we speak. The UI is pretty smooth and the overall experience is in fact entertaining. So if you're interested in having a little taste of VR but don't want to fork up the cash for an Oculus Rift, an HTC Vive, or any other headsets within the $300+ range, then yeah, I'd say NoonVR is definitely worth checking out. On the other hand, if you're already familiar with VR or you're expecting a premium experience, I recommend saving your cash and make the investment elsewhere. If you do pursue the NoonVR, despite what I just said, worst case scenario, you'll probably feel like Cyclops and get a laugh at watching your friends react to VR for the first time. Listen, if you ever wondered what you look like searching for the light switch in the middle of the night, now you'll know. That wraps up our review of the NoonVR. If you plan on investing in VR but have some doubts about this product, feel free to comment down below. We'll do our best to shed some light for you. If you're already experiencing VR and have some thoughts about the NoonVR, do share with us. We like open-minded people. Do me a solid, click that thumbs up on your way out. Also, check out our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook for updates. As always, to each his own. We're soberly honest reviews, calling it as it is. Cheers.
Thank you.